Good morning. How are you? Good morning. I hope everybody had a wonderful weekend. It is Monday, right? Yes, it's Monday. Sitting here in my Harley Davidson t-shirt. Good morning. Pam Gary's like, I'm alive. Good morning, everybody. Everybody. So Mr. Fry, well, donkey snot. Mr. Fry is working. And then he's working some more. Hi, Gina. You're dealing with Amazon. No funny, no fun. Meredith Tyler, good morning. So he's working 7/12s, you guys. Mr. Fry is working 7/12s from Drenched, California. But isn't that a good thing for California? Right, Vicki? Is that a good thing? So he's working a lot. And so class tonight is going to be on something different. It's not going to be a sacred geometry series tonight. So if you are a member, tonight's class is on karma and the different ways we have karma. You know, there's actually laws to karma. All these different things, spiritual laws, of course. Nobody's going to pull you over for bad karma that I know of. Never had anybody have. Hello, Johns. Good morning. No, not at all one. Yeah, I bet that. Yeah, not at all one time. That's not good. So we're going to be talking about karma tonight and the principles of karma and past karma, present karma, all that stuff. So the party's always in the My Mystical Life page. That is usually where the party's at, y'all. It's usually where the party is. So that's what we're going to talk about tonight. We're going to talk about karma and what it does, how it does, why it does it. Join us. So today and tomorrow are technically my days off, but not really. So I have to run into the shop today. So I bought a vacuum cleaner. I know this is karmic numbers and numerology too. Man, don't hurt my brain, okay? I only got so much brain space. I bought a little shark vacuum yesterday. Good morning, Kim. And it picks up like 30 seconds worth of dust and then you're done. I'm like, what good is this? So I have to take that back today. Your husband's working long hours, 12s and overnights to boot. Oh, yuck. So yeah, they had something going on at their plant, and he's going to be that way till at least March. I still cannot see you. Nope. So let's get physical. Didn't she pass away? I think she did, didn't she? Yeah. Magic of unicorns. Should we go with unicorns? Do we want to go with the unicorns this morning? We have a unicorns or maybe here. Unicorns. Okay, I have unicorns. Olivia Newton-John did pass away. That's right. She had some form of cancer, didn't she? Okay. Has anybody seen Christina Applegate lately? That broke my heart. Broke my heart. Okay. I have unicorns and I have Beyond Lemuria. I got stuff and I got things. Good morning, Tanya Lee. How are you today? How are you? She'd been sick a long time, had she? Oh, yeah, Christina Applegate. I saw the Married with Children cast was there, and she got a star on the Walk of Fame. Did you guys see that? and they had to help. They supported her. They helped support her so she could do her ceremony. It was really, really touching. Um, it was so touching because you guys, if you were a 90s person, you knew Married with Children, right? You knew Married with Children. And the whole thing, it was heartbreaking. It was heartbreaking, right, Tanya? And you're just like, oh my gosh. And they just supported her. So you know that they actually were just more than people that worked together. They were a family, really. A group of people brought together. What is family? Is it always blood? No, it's not. It's not. Family doesn't always represent a blood connection, right? Okay. But it was beautiful. It was beautiful. So what do we have going on tonight? So tonight's class is going to be, she talked about them as her surrogate parents, right? Who wouldn't want to have Kate, whatever her last name is, as a surrogate mom? Hell yeah, man, she's a badass. It's still on reruns on the Logo channel and DirecTV, is it? I can't remember Kate's last name, but she's like some of the roles that woman has played, you just go, oh, estrogen. Yeah, it's that kind of Katie Seagal. Yeah, Seagal. She's an estrogen fountain. I just love her to pieces. Katya, hi. How are you? Everybody give Katya hi. Okay. I don't know if it's the right spelling of her last name. I have no idea. But she's a really great actress. Unicorns, sunshine, rainbows. My house is a mess. It looks like a bomb went off in here. And you guys can't even see the dogs. The dogs are here. I'm staying home. Well, I'm doing what I got to do, and then I'm coming home to clean. And making a roast for dinner. I'm cooking, which since we opened the shop, I haven't done. I've not cooked because, well, we've been busy. But boom. That photo. Yeah, it's a funny show. So unicorns. We're going with unicorns this morning. The narrative said unicorns. So here we are. And we're going to talk about being somebody else's beacon, right? This happens in so many different ways, you guys. This can be the smallest thing that you've done. You don't have to go out and move mountains. You don't have to go out and build bridges and do all these huge things that people think it takes. There you are, Katrina, to have people see you as somebody that could be somebody to follow. It's as simple as opening a door for somebody. It is as simple as just saying a kind word or being there for somebody to lean on. This doesn't mean you have to be, the whole world has to follow you, right? It doesn't mean be a beacon for everybody. It means be somebody that somebody can say, that's something I would like to aspire to do or be. I'd like to think far enough ahead of myself and other people to be able to open the door for them. And I know this one's silly, but my guides are pointing it out. And on hold again. So sadly, I can see you and not hear you nor any of the messages in my inbox. Our children, Sam's and my children are graced with height. So it is their moral responsibility to get things off the top shelf for those that are struggling. I do it. I'm 5'10". Sam's 5'10", almost 5'10". But the kids are 6'6", so don't ask us. And yes, genetically Sam's, but the kids are 6'6". So, it's as nice. It's any act of kindness is that thing that people are, that just creates a spark. So be that spark. Find something nice to do. Hey, and if you want to start a channel, a spiritual channel, and you're out there spreading light and messages and all that, that's another way to do it. But it doesn't have to be that big. It can be small. Because be all that you can be, right? I don't think I've ever used these cards. Good morning. Good morning. So live to your potential. Be who you're supposed to be. You can read the text. Awesome. I can't believe you can't hear either. That's ridiculous. You got to see Emmanuel yesterday, or Emma. Emma's awesome. Your grandma Edna came through. Awesome. So the cards basically this morning are saying, be kind. Be kind and be something that is a model for what other people could be. You know, open the door. I know that says, I love that one though. I love that one. If you open the door for somebody, whether it's at Walmart or wherever it is, you know, you've given yourself also the opportunity to smile at them and make eye contact. We don't always make eye contact anymore. And that's actually kind of a shame. Who missed seeing everybody's face? Who missed seeing everybody smile? Right? Anybody else missed that? I missed it. I missed it because I like to smile at other people. And they probably are thinking, do I know her? Who the hell is she? Why is she smiling at me? That's so weird. But it shouldn't be weird. We should be able to make contact. And if we don't speak, so what? Smile at them. And you would be surprised at how many times that causes them to smile at somebody else. That's awesome, Katrina. That is awesome. Who does that? Who smiles at strangers? I like to smile too, and it does freak some people out, right? But it shouldn't. Should it? It shouldn't. We should be kind for no reason whatsoever to other people. We should be. Creep people out today, guys. Make it a point to smile at other people. And Kim says, I do too. Katrina says, I always smile at strangers. Yeah. It just, it creates, and sometimes they will look at you. Nina does too. They'll look at you like, but most of the time, Petty does as well. Most of the time, after a pause, they'll smile back because they can't help it. It is contagious. It is contagious. So smile at somebody, you know, don't do it in a weird way. Okay. Good morning, Ashley. Don't do it in a weird way. Like where they want to call the cops. Don't do that. But, you know, just open the door for somebody, smile. Or as you're walking past them, smile. Make eye contact. As human beings, we need that. And we have taken that out of our relationship with other human beings. It's a weird message, right? We've gone way left of center. So anyhow, smiles definitely help. Whoever on here has had a bad day, you've been having a day. The main interaction site, Amanda, is My Mystical Life on Facebook. Yeah. Sometimes you'll pay for someone's meal behind you in the drive-thru. Absolutely. Absolutely. Why not? Why not? If we have something and we're able to do that, good for us, good for them, right? Always let people in line in front of you if they only have a few items, right? Absolutely. Why not? We're checking ourselves out anyways. It's not like we can bitch at the cashier anymore. It's really infuriating. And then they watch you like a hawk. Do something kind and it will always be paid back. Tonight's class is on karma. I guess that's why we're talking about this. Tonight's membership class is on karma, the principles of karma, how it affects us from past lives, how it affects us from this life. So all of those things are going to be in tonight's class. Oh, let me just head this one off. When someone pops on and their name is Voodoo Spell Solution, they're gone right out the gate, you guys. Sorry. Can't hang this morning. We'll just take care of that right now. It's been my experience that every one of you was about to get a message. Hi, Sita. Hi, Sita. Okay, so let's pull out another deck of cards. Oh my goodness. I tried sleeping in, but I couldn't sleep past 7. Amanda, make sure you like the page so that you were probably over on the Mystical Moons, weren't you? This is our main page. This is our flagship page, My Mystical Life, and this is where the party usually happens. So if you like the page, when we go live, you should get a notice. And if I go and I plan it on Restream, you'll get a couple notices that say this is when we're going to be live. So tonight's class starts at 7 p.m. Central. It is on the private membership. The link is on the private group membership. And if you're a member, you got an email that says what the link is. But tonight's class is going to be on karma. Of course, it's a Zoom room class, and we are a heck of a lot of fun. So if you're not a part of the membership and you want to be part of the membership, of course, it gets you all the discounts as well that with the level that you're in on the membership and in the store and online. We're getting ready to have an online sale on the 14th. So there will be a crystal sale going on the 14th, and everything in the store is up in the sale. So everything from our full-size oracle cards to any of the statues that we have, everything is on the sale. If we're walking by a shelf and you see something that we didn't talk about, you're more than welcome to ask us to go to that shelf and look at it. But I have to tell you, we have some really cool crystals in right now. We have something like 6 bookshelves full of crystals, and everything from ruby and blue kyanite, which shows violet red under ultraviolet. So beautiful. So beautiful. All the way down to Shiva lingams. And we might put, I don't know, we have quite a few Shivas. Okay. Shiva who? Okay, here we are. Boom chicka wham wham. Hey Zeus. I'm supposed to talk to you about why my phone is going off. No, I'm not supposed to talk to you about that. But I'm supposed to talk to you about your unusual gifts. Some of the things that you might sit back and go, I don't know if that's a real thing or if that is my imagination. You have some gifts that, good morning from Australia. You have some gifts that are probably more of a feeling. It's so hard because everybody's intuition is so different, right? Everybody is so different. There is no cookie cutter intuition. And this just feels like it is felt here in the heart. You can see that great big shining heart right in the center. And you're trying to bring the connections together. And on this particular intuition that you're working with, I think it also has to do with, these cards are so nice. I haven't used these in a long time, with clairaudience. I think that you're hearing things that, and it's not even like you see on Hollywood, right? It is like an impression of a word. So don't ignore these things. I think you have some stuff going on. What I can't do is tell you how to connect the dots, because it's much more involved than just saying, oh, this is how you do it. I can tell you what your skill could possibly be, but how to connect the dots is really solely up to you. Absolutely. Boom, chicka, wah, wah. I love you too. Does that make sense to you? Okay. Have a good day, Nina. Thank you. I come with it. I come with this energy. Not really. I built it. That's true True story. I built this energy. It's not who I used to be. It truly isn't. Okay, moving on. Ashley Marie, I need you to know that things are changing and shifting and growing for you. You have new opportunities coming your way. And this is so weird. This is such a strange way to put this, but new reasons to feel pretty, new ways to feel pretty, new expansion of who you are from the inside out. So I need you to know that you are growing and there's growing pains that are going to go with that. Growth is always something that feels uncomfortable. Our subconscious likes to rotate right here, right? And growth is out here. So just know that as things move and change for you, you're going to be uncomfortable, but welcome it and be like, this is just part of the process. It's part of the process. Absolutely. Kim Kuntz. Kuntz. I almost phonically pronounce that. I'm not quite sure that's how that's supposed to go. Let's do that. Okay. Can I get a whoop whoop? Okay. Kim, I want you to know that you're followed very closely by Archangel Michael, and he has a trio of other. I don't know how to put this. He has like a trio of other angels or guides that is walking closely behind that. So for whatever reason, they are trying to make sure that you are guided extremely well, where you're catching messages, and even if you're not really conscious of the messages coming across, you're following, just like, you know what, maybe I'll follow my gut on this one, things like that. That is them trying to help move you in the correct direction. And just because they're angels doesn't mean there's anything wrong, or Kuntz is correct, right? Like Dean Kuntz, right? Okay. His books are spooky, but I just know that you're very, very, very well guided. And I wouldn't be surprised if you started working with Archangel Metatron. But there's some things that you need to do to bring yourself into alignment. So they're really talking about bringing your chakras into alignment, letting go of some dis-ease, letting go of some old patterns that need to be brought into focus. So they're talking about bringing yourself together is the best way I can think of it, centering and finding the calm right here. Now, how many of us feel like we've centered? Like, how many of you feel like you've ever really found your center? Like, I feel like I'm who I am. And there's a difference. There's a difference between feeling like you know who you are and you're out in the business place and you know how to handle your human self. And then there's the centering of soul. When we find ourselves centered in the soul, there's such a profound flooding sense of peace. And the only way I can describe it is clear breathing. Like your breath comes in and it's so fresh and it's so clean and it just washes away everything. And you're just peaceful. It's one thing to know who you are at a human level, right? I'm centered. My body is centered. I'm talking about centering the soul. It's a difference. They're the same unit, but they're still, the soul chose the body. Centering is so totally important, Kim. I think that would be a wonderful thing for you to fits so well, working on always finding the positives in situations. Awesome. Yeah, it's you found your center. It's awesome, isn't it, Penny? All of a sudden it's like, it's almost like a whoosh, like, and you are weightless. amazing. There's a couple meditations, I think, in the membership where we go to center with Archangel Metatron in the library. So if you're a member, make sure you look for the centering meditations. Every meditation that's on the library that is not done by a guest, but done by me, is guided. It's all Archangel Metatron. I never know where I'm going. I never know what we're doing. I just know the general gist of let's point in that direction, and then it's all taken off by Archangel Metatron. It's an everyday practice. Maggie says, I feel like grounding. Yes. So if you're being taught and someone says, okay, this is how you ground and this is how you protect and this is how you center, that's, there's so much more than this to centering. There's more than drawing a line down the middle of yourself to centering. And unfortunately, it is one of the spiritual practices that I feel personally is very much skipped, because everybody wants you to feel that your feet sinking into the ground and they want you to feel the protection of your guides. So you've connected to the spiritual above you, and you've connected to Mother Earth below you, but you've forgotten the whole freaking conduit in the middle. You've got to figure out who you are here to allow things to flow really efficiently. And when you center, and Archangel Metatron knows that you've created that connection and you understand how important that connection is, whoo, buddy, wait, would you just wait? Everything starts to really happen. It's so cool. Difficult to do when you work in the corporate world and are still in the broom closet. Oh, yeah, that would be a little. Actually, it's not. Honestly. Yes, keeping your balance is an everyday process. When you, because as you sit in your desk, and I always say 2 minutes of meditation is better than no minutes meditation, right? It doesn't have to be a 30-minute process. You can sit there and, I mean, seriously, grounded. And now you don't have to sit there with your hands out. I just do because, well, nobody else cares in the room. So grounded. Wait, let's do it again. Grounded. Centered. Protected. It doesn't have to be long and involved. It can be a matter of you just closing your eyes for 2 minutes and you're working on the sensations within your body. So you're not doing anything external, really. You can do this practice daily, many times a day. I don't care if you do it on the toilet. You can do this practice all the time. And the more you do it, the easier it comes. Because I'm going to tell you, when you're centering, and anybody else that centers deep, like what I'm talking about on a soul level, way, way in, it takes a bit to build the sensation. So you get the sensation and it's like that, and it can be gone in a millisecond. You're like, I had it, and then it went away because you started to think about it too much. You have to settle into that feeling. So each time you do it, you build on it more, and it becomes easier to recall. And the more you practice, the easier all that process happens, and you can do it so easily. Yes, Penny says, sit in silence, listen to your breathing just a couple of minutes. And we're going to go deeper than just, to the breathing. We're going to feel it right in here, right wherever your center is. By the way, I say, thank you, Carmen. I there's more than one place to center. I center here, okay? But you can center here, or in your gut. There's many places you can center. So take the time for yourself. Ooh. That's for me too. And take the time for yourself, because I have a neck issue I need to be working on. And I'm like, but I don't have time to sit there and do all these little exercises for my neck. Well, my choices are either sit there and do all these little exercises for my neck, or not be functional. So who do I not have time for? There we go. Right. So anyhow, there we are. Wherever we go, there we are. Right? Okay. I had to giggle. My puppy was very interested in what you were saying about centering. Right? It's very interesting information. It is. Because once you start to practice it, it's just becomes second nature. It absolutely does. I need to count how many meditations are in the membership now. There's at least 2 years worth, 2.5 years of meditations, one a month. So there's got to be close to 30. Got to be close to 30. And there's at least 120 classes in the membership. Right? Doesn't it feel a little better knowing we have all those guides to, and you have heavy hitter, heavy hitter right out in front, Archangel Michael. It's good to feel a good feeling to know that we have those energies there to support us. Okay. All right. Hold on 1 second. I'm going to pull out. Not that drill. Put those back where they belong because I'm not using those. Lordy, Lordy, I feel way older than 40. Oh my gosh. So here's the card. Heather Graham, hello. Loving compassion. We've been talking about this today, haven't we? Like, let's be compassionate. Let's be the person that holds the door. Let's be somebody that smiles. You never know how was listening in, was sort of creeping on you. Who is that? Who's creeping? Tonight's class is on karma, y'all. Karma it is on the laws of karma, the principles of karma, how it affects us, why it affects us, all those good things. But loving compassion, open the door, smile weirdly at people, give them a reason to go, and then smile at somebody else, because it's important to create that wave. If you're having a bad day and some weirdo smiles at you, walking by, you can't help but smile back and wonder what the heck is wrong with them. What's wrong with them? Why are they looking at me? Do I know them? Oh crap, do I know them? Are they like my fourth cousin removed and I just ignored them? I'm going to hear about that at a family function. See, it's kind of fun. Good morning, Shelly. Good morning. So, ta-da. There we go. Everybody. I'm waiting to see who that was. Who's the creeper? So Diana Bradley won the mandala plate from Teresa Gibbs. And it was so funny because earlier in the day, somebody came through the shop and was trying to buy the mandala plate. I'm like, I seriously can't do that, because if I do that, then I'm in trouble. So she won that. And this upcoming giveaway for January, the January giveaway, members only, of course, everybody that's in the membership automatically has a ticket. And then there's more ways to get more tickets, blah, 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 throughout the month. But this month's giveaway is a 3-piece set of singing bowls. Oh, shut up. No, they're very nice. They're very nice. We found a supplier for really, really nice singing bowls. So they're the Tibetan ones, and we have crystal ones coming in, but they're very, very nice. So there we go. Everybody. All right. With that, I think I'm going to go clean the house. Doesn't that sound fun? It actually does, because I haven't really spent a whole lot of time at the house in the last month and 9 days. So 2 months and 9 days. So I'm going to go do that. Everybody, I hope you have a wonderful afternoon. Find light, find love, find joy, feel divine because you are. If Mr. Fry is here, he would say, may the light be with you always. And I hope to see you in membership class tonight. If you're a member, you know what to do. If you're not a member, go to the mymysticallife.com/membership, and you can sign up for as little as $11.11 a month. All the classes and meditations, all the things we've talked about are in the library. So you get to see the reservoir of all the things we've ever done. And then you can join tonight because we're fun. All right, everybody. Have a good evening or good afternoon, and I will see you in class. All right.